out of QVC as just the 800-pound gorilla. We had one day, and this was back, was it November or early December? Where we had tens of thousands of people who bought an incredible piece of equipment. This is the Philips Sonicare. This is your tooth whitening system. What makes a tooth whitening toothbrush different than any other toothbrush?
Because this is so powerful that it's going to actually clean the stains off your teeth.
Okay.
So, you know, of course, the most important thing is to clean the bacteria and the plaque off your teeth, but this is also going to clean the stains, so it's going to give you that healthy white, the white that's all over your teeth, in between your teeth, on both sides of your teeth, and it really gives you that clean, refreshing white.
This is our friend. This is Janine Mullen.
Hi, guys.
Busy mom. Also, by the way, a model.
Oh,
well, you were modeling the robe earlier with Greg Lawrence. How do you talk you into that?
I love my resume.
She also, by the way, you worked in the dental industry for a while.
Yeah,
before
special
coming here to
needs
QVC.
dentistry. Yep.
This is the entire system, and it's done in the white so that people know that it is their whitening toothbrush. Now, the toothbrush normally by itself sells for $99.96. That's the toothbrush and the charger. We are then giving you additional brush heads to lead you to the point where we can say you've got a whole year of brush heads. That's $137.59 sold right now at your favorite little pharmacy right down the street. We're at $69.98, and we've got Easy Pay with 5 payments of $14.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's a great deal.
It is. It's the exact same Sonicare piece that you know and love, but we've got it at a better price tag. So, and even advertised on their package, they were saving $70 at their retail value that they had at $137.
Yeah.
So, what's Sonicare do that other battery-operated toothbrushes can't do?
Okay, well, Philips Sonicare is actually the gold standard in the industry, and they started cleaning using sonic technology to clean teeth back in the 80s. There's a motor in the handle, and that's really the big difference. Like when you go to get your teeth professionally cleaned, they use instruments that have motors in them.
Right.
So this doesn't have a couple AA batteries. This is the same type of sonic waves that is used to clean fine jewelry and medical equipment and operating equipment. And the thing is, like with that sonic waves, 31,000 brush strokes a minute, meaning down and up is one brush stroke, 31,000 brush strokes a minute. That is so intense that it can actually clean, the bristles can clean areas in your teeth that maybe the bristles aren't even touching.
Yep.
So you know what, if you use this toothbrush.
And I want to show them something.
Oh, sure.
By the way, our usual way of brushing is we're doing this. You don't do that with a Sonicare. And I can tell you, I have Sonicare in my own master bathroom. All you do is you'll hear it buzz. There it is. And you just hold it softly in place. You don't have to do the back and forth motion.
This does
Let
all the
it
work
do
for you.
all the work. There are actually 6 different settings of different levels of whiteness. Because if you've never used a Philips Sonicare, it does take a little while to get used to, because most people have never had their teeth that clean unless they went to a dentist.
Exactly. So you get the 3 different intensity levels. So if you want to, when you get this home, if you want to start at the lightest intensity level, you can do that. And you have the clean setting or the white setting, and you're going to brush your teeth for 2 minutes twice a day. So there's a timer on here. Yep, for 2 minutes it'll stop. It's going to pause when it wants you to move to another area in your mouth. You have 4 quadrants. When it pauses, move it to another. You'll know that it's time to change the bristles because the colors will fade out of the bristles themselves.
Ballpark, how long does a brush head last?
3 months.
Okay.
So
well, we're giving you a year's worth. This is customer top rated. So I've got the manual toothbrush. What do you want me to do?
So let's just go in here and start brushing the sides of the glass. You with your manual toothbrush, me with my Sonicare toothbrush, and let's look at the difference in the cleaning.
Yeah, you're definitely getting more cleaning on yours.
It's just amazing.
And I'm making a mess.
Yeah, and so 31,000 brush strokes a minute. It's also safe for any dental work that you have in your mouth, braces. Like, look at that difference. Like you cannot clean your teeth as well with the manual toothbrush as you can with the Philips Sonicare. The difference is astronomical, as you just saw.
And there's a huge difference between Philips Sonicare and everybody else. Everybody else.
That's true.
It is truly the gold standard. Again, we had one day in November where we had tens of thousands. In fact, I think it was over 100,000 people who picked up a Sonicare toothbrush.
Yeah.
for the holidays. You're getting everything. You're getting the travel case with this. By the way, the charger is minuscule.
I love the charger. It's so small.
It doesn't take up any room in the bathroom whatsoever. There's your footprint. And once you charge this up, you've got a whole week of brushing.
Yeah, well, you get 3 weeks.
3 weeks of brushing.
You don't have to recharge it for 3 weeks. I love that. So that's amazing.
We didn't have a lot of these. We had 448 of them when I checked in this morning. We now have about 300 of them left. And jot down the item number. If we have something in inventory, you can buy it. We're just that way.
Yes.
Do some searching, but make sure if you're going to do some apples to apples, oranges to oranges, that you check, first of all, Philips Sonicare, and that you check their Healthy White Plus.
Yes.
So.
And so the thing is, with this Diamond Clean Head, Dan, your teeth will be noticeably whiter within 2 weeks of use.
I want you to say that again.
With the Diamond Clean brush head that I have on right here, after 2 weeks of use, your teeth will be noticeably whiter.
2 weeks is an important amount of time. Why? Because for the average individual, when you make a New Year's resolution, it's exactly 2 weeks later where you go, I'm not going to do that anymore. So, if your New Year's resolution is, I got to lose some weight. By the way, I'll be taking out billboard space with that one. This is a New Year's resolution that all you do is let something else do the work for you. If you want brighter teeth, whiter teeth, change the way you're brushing. Also, the thing, and one of the most important lessons that I've learned is that I wasn't brushing properly to begin with. I put a manual toothbrush in my mouth and felt like to get the job done, I had to really go to work. And I was doing something that my dentist called yuppie brushing, which, by the way, the term offended me. I wasn't brushing, first of all, long enough, and I was brushing way too hard. Here, because of the 4 quadrants in your mouth, it automatically tells you when to switch. So now every day I brush 3 times a day, 2 minutes each time, and I've noticed whiter teeth, and I've never been somebody that had white teeth. I mean, you've got gorgeous teeth.
Well, you know what though? I use the Philips Sonicare. My teeth are so sensitive that I can't even eat ice cream. Like I use sensitive toothpaste. So I really rely on my Sonicare, and it's the motor in the handle. That's why so many professionals. My dentist actually says Philips Sonicare.
By name. So
Our
did mine.
orthodontist does Philips Sonicare. Yes, and it's that motor in the handle that's the difference.
We have 150 of them remaining. That's it. I want to point out this model would then be gone to QVC. We can't even reorder it and get it back in this configuration. So the difference between here and elsewhere, it's not just we gave you a great price before, but the if sold separately price was $137 and change. It's a customer top rated item, and you'll pay less money for it. We'll give you a year's worth of brush heads that you don't normally get. Now, I will also point out, the piece of equipment will last you much more than a year. The brush heads are available at your local pharmacy, I'm sure. But it's nice to have them already there, ready to go. And we've got 5 easy pay payments of $14. What do you have to lose?
It's the gold standard in the industry for a reason. And 31,000 brush strokes a minute, I know that's really powerful, but believe me, it's safe for anything in your mouth. It's safe for inlays, onlays, crowns, bridges, braces.
Both my nephews just got braces.
Oh yeah, I have 3 in braces. All 3 of my kids have braces, and believe me, all 3 of my kids use the Philips Sonicare toothbrush because it's such an investment.
You have 3 children in braces right now. Can you afford meat?
No, I don't. Yeah, but you know what? That's why I thought you will use the Philips Sonicare toothbrush because it's an investment. You know.
It did indeed sell out. I want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you,
You're such
Dan.
a nice lady.
Thank you, everyone. Well, you're my friend.
People have been talking. You're much too nice to hang around with me.